Hello and welcome back to NF Tuesdays, where I do a deep dive into the legal side of cryptos and NFTs. This week we're talking about MetaMask. Similar to Uniswap last week that caught some heat for changing its privacy policy, MetaMask is getting some heat as well. They're a browser wallet that allows you to store your NFTs and your cryptos and trade it online. And they updated their privacy policy to say that they collect information on the user's IP addresses. Let's look at a couple articles and the headlines. Here's one from the Daily Hodl. Ethereum software firm Consensus addresses concerns over plans to collect MetaMask wallet users' data. Quick article on that. Here's another one from Cointelegraph. MetaMask will start collecting user IP addresses. They come out with a statement. MetaMask has provided a great free service for a long time, but the decision to log IPs and tie it to transactions is unacceptable. This is what Adam Cochran, partner at Cinemahan Ventures, stated. I'm guessing this guy is probably a partner in the firm and not a lawyer, because I'm going to explain to you why these articles are bullshit. I think it started with this chain by this guy named Crypto Snooper. No hate against this guy. He looked and actually read the privacy policy, so I'll give him credit for that. Here it says is when you use Infura as your default RPC, remote procedure call provider, in MetaMask, Infura will collect your IP addresses and your Ethereum wallet addresses when you send a transaction. So if we scroll down, here's Crypto Snooper, and he suggests consider using these two following wallets. Just like Uniswap last week, which took heat for changing its privacy policy, and I looked at its competitors to see if they were doing anything different at all. And they weren't. And they were doing the exact same thing, but it was Uniswap taking the heat. Let's see if MetaMask Competitors, these two that are quoted in his tweet, let's see if they're doing the exact same thing that MetaMask is doing with regards to collecting IP addresses. What do you think I'm going to find? Let's look at rainbow.me. Here's the first one. Rainbow.me, cool. Open the link. Cool looking, sexy little simple page. I like that. Let's look at the privacy policy. Control F real quick. IP. Boom, there it is. This log data may include information such as your device internet protocol address, device name, operating system version, configuration of the app while utilizing our service, the time and date of your use of the service, and other statistics. So there's one example straight off the bat that Rainbow is doing the exact same thing that MetaMask is doing. Okay, and let's look at the other one, Trust Wallet. Here's Trust Wallet's Twitter page. If we open up their site, nice, cute looking site, looks good. And then if we look at the IP, the privacy policy, IP, boom. Okay, so this is in the section where they're doing this correct because you're supposed to show the category of information collected, the types, the purpose, and the legal basis for doing it under the general data privacy regulations in Europe and the UK. So that's why they have it categorized like this, which is better than what Rainbow's doing. Theirs was last updated May 24th, 2020, by the way. Here we are with Trust Wallet. They updated it earlier this year and caught zero heat for this. But if we scroll down, it'll say that the types of information captured includes the internet protocol addresses used to connect your computer or mobile device to the internet. So here we are this week where MetaMask is taking heat for updating its privacy policy to be more specific and more transparent about the data it collects on its users, just like Uniswap did a couple weeks ago to be more specific, and their competitors were less transparent, more vague in their privacy policies, yet caught no flack. And here we are, exact same thing happening this week. MetaMask is taking the heat, but again, the exact same two substitute browser wallets that are suggested as replacements have been doing the exact same fucking thing for at least 6 months, if not 2 years in the case of Rainbow. It doesn't make any sense. The takeaway is this. When you're reading an article about an update to a privacy policy, two things. Check, one, to see if there's any attorney quoted in the article, because this stuff is hard to understand and you probably don't know shit and shouldn't be writing shit about privacy policies if you're not an expert in the law. And number two, even if the attorney is quoted, check to see what their competitors do in their privacy policy. You saw me do it. Quick Control F IP took me directly to the clause that says that they collect the IP addresses on their users. This stuff isn't that hard to do if you just try it, and I'm trying to wake people up a little bit because the reporting in the crypto industry is so hypocritical. Again, weeks ago we were begging for more transparency and disclosures when SBF went down and took FTX down with him, and here we are, companies being more specific and more transparent in their privacy policies, but they're the one getting articles written about it. Wake up, people. Read your privacy policies. Check to see if experts are actually quoted in the articles. Otherwise, just completely disregard them and come here to NF Tuesdays for all the best legal information on NFT projects and cryptos. Peace out.